What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Brandon Coin YouTube channel. Been out of the office for a couple days. Ended up having to do a little bit of construction stuff yesterday, so have a fair bit of things stacked up. So got another computer build going on. Still working on the Alienware. Got another microscope with magnifying glass, not microscope. Got another magnifying glass with a hopefully working light this time. Got the battery back in for that laptop, so cross fingers and hopefully we can get a lot of things knocked out today. Only issue is my wife was not feeling good this morning, so I got a little man with me today. Anyway, he's sleeping right now, so I'm going to try to be as quiet as possible. So I'll check back in with you here in a minute. All right, so it's not high tech or anything, but should be able to see the pins quite a bit easier. Yeah, and the light actually works on this one. That was my biggest thing, is I didn't have an actual light on the other one. So we're gonna return that one back to Amazon. This one was only like 20 bucks, so we'll see how it does. Hopefully I can get this bad boy back in shape, but I don't know. I guess cue the time lapse of me not fixing it. All right, so I got it closer, but I don't think that's quite gonna go. Reaching the limit of my little, I'm using a tiny little flathead. Almost need something just a tad bit sharper to get in between there to do all that little fine moving. I'm gonna fiddle with it a little bit more, see if I can't get it close, then maybe try to do a little post test. All right, so I fiddled with it a little bit more and I got it pretty close. And it booted up, and it's actually, looks like there was Windows didn't load correctly. It was shut down. So I probably has a password on it. See advanced repair options. A lot of people warned me on motherboards that you end up fixing. A lot of times the pins around the edges are for the memory. So I'm definitely gonna stick a couple sticks in there and make sure all the memory does populate. Run this computer through a couple benchmarks, make sure it's good before I sell it. Put it up for sale. Let's see here. I guess we'll just have to flash a new copy of Windows onto it, obviously. Let me grab that. Oh. We have a mess in here, little boy. All right. I guess these are all SS, super speed. Okay. So, let's get this bad boy restarted and boot from USB. So I'll be back here in a minute. All right, so I run into this every now and then, but this 1 terabyte drive, for some reason, the Windows setup installer is not happy with it. I try to do new partitions or format it or do anything, and it just errors out. So I'm gonna pull this drive out of there, and I got some new drives, and gonna see if that solves that issue. I did ask the previous owner what was wrong with it, and they said they didn't know what was wrong with it. So that's why they took it apart. So potentially they took it apart because they had, oh, sorry buddy, what's wrong? Oh, time for a bottle. Yeah, I gotta make you a bottle. Potentially they took this system apart and damaged the socket whenever they took it apart due to a failed drive. Lovely. Maybe, I don't know. It's all speculation at this point. Okay, well, I found a little bit of an issue here. So it's got a 1 terabyte hard drive in it. It's a Toshiba hard drive. This does not look original. It wasn't screwed in or anything. It was just kind of shoved in there. I don't think Alienware shipped with Toshiba drives. And then the M.2 that I thought was in there was actually an Optane drive, 16 gig Intel Optane. So this system is showing its age a little bit. I'm not even gonna put the octane drive back in there, but I do have, where'd it go? I'm losing my mind. Oh, there it is. I have a fresh 500 gig. This is the Elodias Edio Loca. I don't know. Anyway, these have been the flavor of the month for the last, I don't know, a few weeks on Amazon. Seem to have pretty decent reviews. So we'll pop this bad boy in there, see if it breathes some new life into this thing. All right, so I pulled the Alienware system back over here. I threw a little GT 1030 in there just to do some rule out like the graphics card or anything. This is a great troubleshooting part, but I am going to clean out and put the GTX 1070 back in there. So this is going to be a 7700, 16 gigs of RAM with a 1070. Solid little setup for somebody, and then we'll put it all back together, run updates, and then just I don't know, test it out, see if we can't run some Cinebench and that kind of thing, make sure we don't have any issues. Just to show you guys, I don't be airing the old nasty dusty stuff inside, because that's nasty. Definitely just blew the straw off of it. But look at that, we're already a million times better. Looks pretty good. Let's go back. So she's been running good for, I don't know, it's coming on like 30 minutes now. We've been running updates and then restarting it and then running updates again. So gonna let those all get installed. Let's bring up the old, oh, there's another restart. Let's do Control Shift Escape. More details, performance. I like change graph to logical. So there's that i7 7700 looking stout. The GeForce 1070, 16 gigs of RAM. We got our SSD in there. It's got a little internal Wi-Fi card, so that's always pretty cool. But I'm gonna go ahead and restart that again. And yeah, once that's all done, we'll do a Cinebench test on it. We should be ready to go. I don't really know anything else to check for. All the RAM's populating. Everything seems to be running fine. I'll obviously stand behind it if somebody buys this and it doesn't end up working. But yeah, that's a win in my book. I'm really happy with it. This thing's it's not bad for its age. It's a little snappy. Look at that. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Should be ready to be put up for sale here in no time. Had a gentleman coming in. This was that budget system, and I had put it online for like 200 and some bucks or whatever, and I knocked it down. It's a beat up case, but it's an older i5. I think it's a 6400, 8 gigs of DDR4 and a 1066 gig. And I've gotten so many messages on this, and not a single person has actually come down to look at it in person. And I'm like, you can plug it in, you can try it out, and everybody's just like, I'm coming. And I never have seen a single soul walk in here about this. So I don't know. That one might end up sitting there, or it might get recased. I'm not sure. Might swap out the GPU and go up a little higher. In my opinion, I think a 1066 gig is a good pairing with that older i5, but oh well, you never know. Anyway, I got another build about to start, so that'll probably be on tomorrow's video. And this video is about done. Let me open up updates again. Updates, boom. Here we go. Oh, you're up to date. Ain't no way. Optional quality update available. Windows 10 version. View optional updates. I don't know what that is. Okay, I think we're good to go. But yeah, so anyway, thank y'all for coming out. I appreciate y'all watching all the videos and stuff. I do think I'm gonna end up, because somebody asked on, I don't know if it was the last video or the video before that, but But they were like, where's the plaque gonna be for all the people that bought the launch shirts or the founder shirts? And I think I'm gonna put it either like right here, or maybe right there. I don't know. The door will end up blocking it right there. Yeah, I guess I'll just probably put it right here. So yeah, everybody that ended up buying like a launch shirt, which is a big thank you. I really appreciate it. The link is still down below. Those are only going to be available until we officially open and have our full-time hours. Because right now, I can't be dedicated here full-time. I still have some work contracts on the construction side of things. So I'm just being able to be here when I'm available, by appointment only. But yeah, so really appreciate you guys. It's working out. It's going good. So yeah. Mewe. Oh yeah, but if you have any questions, comments, concerns, any of that kind of stuff, fire it down below. I'm getting tired. I'm gonna call it. Later, guys.